Yo guys, welcome back to another 5TG game. I'm here with absolutely nobody because I am solo guessing. So ripping my voice. But we've got LFO versus Team Meisters today, which is going to be interesting because we haven't seen Meisters play yet. So it'll be interesting to see how they perform, especially considering LFO have already played. So I'm curious to see whether Meisters have looked at any of LFO's VODs previously and seen how they're going to play. But yeah, I mean, the LFO lineup, I think it's the same as last time. I'm not too sure. I can't actually remember in my mind whether Nilo played or not, but it's Fleek, Spyro, Karma, Simple, and Nilo. So yeah, they were unfortunate last time to not really get a foothold in the game. I believe it was also on Chalet. Correct me if I am wrong in the chat, please do. But if it was the game I'm thinking of, then yeah, I can't lie. It was hard. It's hard for them. I believe it was FC Friggidu's first game against LFO. That's what I want to say was the matchup. And yeah, it was a bit of a walkover. FG did play very, very well and cut off a lot of good rotations, and they cleared from library quite a few times, and they were quite good at it. I don't think LFO could really find a foothold. I believe LFO can play better than that, however, though, so it will be very, very good to see a strong performance from them today. But we think about Meisters as well. Like, some of you might not know who's on Meisters. Well, I haven't got the exact lineup at the moment yet. That is coming through shortly. But I believe it is Hilton, Atabey, Astrox. I don't actually know how to pronounce this, so apologies for butchering it. But Nakina, or Nakina with an R at the start. I don't know how to say that. So I do apologise. And Lynch. I believe that is the 5. I believe they are mostly Turkish. So it'll be, I believe, a German team versus a Turkish team, which will be, well, it'll be interesting. I believe they're the only Turkish team in the whole tournament. So they might bring a different style of siege to this game. I will quickly see if we can get the other lineups up now. 1 second. That's nice. But yeah, so please do inform me if I am incorrect. But I think this will be quite a decent game. I think one team is very stratified, and I believe Meisters are no joke either. I believe they're gonna come with some structure, but I also believe they'll be a bit more aggressive than LFO would be. So yeah. Also, I do apologise if my voice gets a bit broken again. I am still not well, so as you can imagine, talking on my own is going to be a task at hand, to say the least, as I can't for some reason get my OBS working. Okay, brilliant. I might not even be live. Yes. That's going to be great. Do apologise. There we go. The lineups have changed. So, as you can see, it is indeed the lineup I said. 1 ace main, and then 4 ash mains, and everybody's a Jaeger main. I love the fact that this season's operator, like, pick rates are down. Last season, the pick rates were down, so I can't see who picks what. So, not really great. But, however, I believe after this game we'll be able to, after the next couple of games, we'll be able to have seen every single team play at least one map. So we can see, like, who's playing what, if that makes sense. But yeah, overall, please also let me know if there's any audio issues throughout the game, because I do not have my chat link plugged in. I'm on my own, so if you can't hear the game sound, please let me know ASAP when we go into the game, and I'll sort it out. But yeah. I'm looking forward to this though, because I believe I've not ever seen these Turks play in a tournament before, so it'll be interesting to see Team Meisters what they come up with. To be honest, I've never seen. I played them in Face It, but I mean, everybody knows in the chat, like, what do we take off Face It these days? Not much. We're gonna go ahead to map bans right now, and as you can see, it is Chalet. And yeah, I mean, it could have gone to border, which would have been quite funny, because I want to cast the game on border, because I know it's gonna be for lack of a better word, interesting. Because it's a map that I don't know what it's like on console. On PC, it is very weird. There's a lot of different ways you can hold it, but it's a bit similar to Coastline in terms of the fact that it's very attacker favored, especially with attacker repick now. If teams take full advantage of that, then God knows what happens. But yeah, I would quickly tweet out the stream, guys. So do apologise for me. One second. There we go. Right, there we go. And minimize that. Bingo. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah. I can't lie. LFO banning Sky first and then Oregon. I think they realise that Meisters they might know a couple players on Meisters, knowing that they're quite strong on Oregon. I faced Meisters multiple times on Oregon in Face It, for example. I know Face is the only thing I can go off because I haven't personally seen them in any other tournament. Yeah, it's not great, but it's one I'm going to have to work with. But yeah, no, they're not bad. They're not bad at all. They've got some decent strats. But it's gone to Chalet. Now, Chalet is an interesting map in terms of the fact that it's got some variation, but hasn't got too much. Like there's only certain ways that you can attack it. It's you either attack from library, you attack from solar, you attack from trophy, or you attack main. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not got too much variation unless you do some monk ass like rushes or something. But yeah, hold on 1 second. Fuck's sake. Do apologise, stream. I'm having an issue with one of the players. But yeah, please let me know if anything with the stream is going awry, and I'll try and fix it. But yeah, I wish I had Eagle's face cam right now. You guys could see an absolute ruined human. I've got bags under my eyes. I'm bloody. Oh, got some caffeine in me, ready to go. Trying to be a bit hyper. But yeah, I haven't sold casted in a long time. So yeah, but it'll be fun. No Thor Barros today, which is interesting. I normally see Thor play with these guys. Don't know whether that's on purpose or not, but unless I'm being stupid, by the way, chat, please do tell me if Thor is playing and his name changed, because I could be very stupid right now, but I don't think he is. Also, I might be saying his name wrong. I don't think it's Thor Barros, but yeah, we move. Are we okay to start? Please tell me what my mic volume is like as well, because I can't lie, I didn't have time to test it today, so I do apologise for that. But anyway, it looks like we're about to get ready to go. So, I don't know if I can set up a prediction. I will try now. But yeah. I've bloody got cables everywhere. I do apologise, guys, if you saw my setup. It'd be an absolute fire hazard. Yeah, this is all okay. I bet. No one's responding in the lobby. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Right, but yeah, I think this will be a fun game. Chalet, I'm just eager to go, to be honest. I'm just waiting for the last couple of things to change, and then yeah, not to change. Yeah, I bet. 94. Nobody is responding, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna start because nobody is responding. YOLO. I can't believe I just said YOLO with a straight face in 2022. I'm a big age of 21 as well. Nice. Anyway, we are starting now. So, let's go, guys. What are we gonna see today? bans now coming out on Chalet. I'm going to predict Thatcher. Maybe either a Nomad or Jack or maybe even a Flores. Then I'm not too sure. Because Goyo's not as strong as any... well, Goyo's still strong, don't get me wrong, but he's got no shield. I'm trying to think of defenders. Mav ban, yeah. Not opposed to that. It's not a rogue shout. 2 nades. Easy to get the hatches and also get the stuff with the breach and trench and stuff. So yeah, no, I mean, I'm not... I see the logic behind that one. I don't know what the other attack is going to be. Is it going to be a... It's going to be a thinker ban, which is interesting. That means that Jacko and Thatcher are on the board. Don't know how often that happens these days, considering one of them is normally an insta ban. But it seems that both teams are coming out with some sort of strategy. I think LFO might know some intel about maybe... Or they just don't want to deal with the thinker. I mean, thinker is a very overpowered operator, and she can literally save attackers' lives with that res ability. And a Cade comes out. So Cade is... Sorry, stream. Cade is banned, but Thatcher's in play. Now, that's not something you see often. I don't believe I'm on the game screen. There we go. I do apologise, guys. And I have got no game sound. Oh, no. Well, looks like I'm going to have to put in the chat link. Balls. Don't know why that's not... Don't know why that's not doing anything to do with audio. Hold on, let me just quickly properties. I will look at the line in just a second. Push audio out. What? I don't know why that's doing that. Never mind. Right. I will put in the audio now. Do apologise, team. Give me 2 seconds. I've got to go all the way to my PS5, which is nowhere near my mic. Yeah, do apologise, stream. This is not fair on anybody, I know, but now I've got to put in the 20 quid headset. Hopefully my controller does not die. It died. Nice. Right, there we go. Boom. Should be able to hear game audio now. Let me just quickly check. Yes, you can. There we go. Right, so the chat link is bloody necessary. Right, nice. Anyway, we are going to see Bar Gaming hold first off here from... Oh, hello, I'm getting pinged. Let me know bands. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Right, there we go. Now I can focus on the game. Right. So we are going to see a library push here from the attackers with no real lurk presence. No, sorry, a solo push even, my bad. And Nilo will get the first pick onto the Mozzie from down below in Trophy. Now that is a very good pick indeed. Jaeger will also get fragged by the Habana on the big window rappel. Now that is 2 amazing entries from the side of LFO there. Is the Thunderbird going to find the kill onto the piano roof there? No, he is not. He's going to indeed fall off back into the library cubby. And the attackers are going to start trying to pick away at these defenders more and more so as they get office control here with the Iana clone, realizing there's no cams or intel at all. But they have checked it completely. They have realized, however, that the Thunderbird is playing aggressive on the hallway window there, so that he's going to fall back and try and play across here with the Goyo onto the piano double door. Meanwhile, I don't believe there is any lurk presence below. There is the mute, but he's on the site door, and C4 will come out from the Thunderbird and manage to find one onto Karma, but it will be traded right back from the Ash there of Nilo with a double kill on the round. Hilton is going to have to open the hatch that seems to have not been opened like in the prep phase there. He's on 1 HP, he's had to waste his C4, but he is going to indeed fall back to site and try and play a 2-on-2 with the mute there to back him up. The attackers have got a lot of map control now, both defenders being on site here. It means they can just pick away at that minute on the clock and try and get in position for an execute. Now, I believe they will play for plant here rather than kill, unless they find the player of Hilton, in which case they might get a bit grubby. But yeah, this is going to be difficult. Although Hilton is going to get, well, I don't want to say stimmed, but he's going to get heals there from the Thunderbird devices. And that might equalise the fight a little bit, but he is going to get wallbanged from the library hatch, which is not going to be good for him. The mute might look the wrong way here. Indeed he does. He might find the kill onto Simple though. But no, Simple will indeed rotate away. Jackal indeed finds the kill on the mute, and it is all over as the Jackal finds a double and finds the Guo. LFO, what a much better start to their last game in 5TG. They got very fast entries there. The Ashe and the Habana getting beautiful picks. That was a very nice cross they held as well, because they had the player on big window, the Habana, watching the fullback from the defenders who were lurking in solo. So that's not bad at all. Looked a lot more strategic than you might think. But yeah, Master Office here from the defenders. So they've gone on their off pick, I believe. But the problem is, with no 6th pick on defense, it's going to be difficult, in my opinion, to start surprising teams with weird defense strategies, because I can't lie, I don't see it being a viable thing to do anymore. I think it's going to be very attacker favored on most maps, especially if used correctly. So yeah, but we are going to see not a real massive extension here from the side of Meisters. It looks like a pretty default hold. Don't know whether they're going to have a heavy roam presence below. They've got no reinforcements below, no reinforcements library side. I think it is literally just a default hold. But yeah, we are going to see, I think, probably a library push from LFO here, with Ace being solo pushing onto solo. But Atabe is going to get the first kill onto the sledge with the sight I just can't use. But yeah, that is a very good entry indeed. That's nades and soft destruction off the board quite quickly. That's a lot better start for the side of Meisters here. Okay, Smoke is checking cams. So I believe all defenders are on site. Indeed they are, with the exception of Thunderbird, who is going to be lurking in basement here. And could get a cheeky little flank here on LFO. Bearing in mind the Iana is aware of this, I believe. She is indeed aware of this. There must have been a drone on the Thunderbird. But Thunderbird is being quite cautious here and is not indeed moving up. I believe Karma, or Nicholas should I say, is going to move in for the kill here on the Thunderbird and indeed find it. That equalizes it to 4-4. But Astro is going to get one onto Simple, which is the Thatcher off the board, but Karma immediately reflags onto Atabe. That was Malusi lurking below, I believe, which is, we're finding quite fast refrags here from both teams with 1 minute 20 left on the clock. It's going to be quite difficult though, as the Smoke has still got the shield and 3 smoke canisters. So he can delay this piano push as much as he wants to. We spot out the Iana clone there as well. I believe LFO are going to start having to go for a bit of an execute here. They might have to take out the piano control first. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult for them to walk in. But Spyro does find one onto the mute. So that is a very good pick. He almost finds the Jaeger as well. And Smoke is going to be found from Nicholas on the window. And it's all going to be a 3v1 on the Jaeger. Lynch is going to have to clutch up big here. Is he going to find the one on the breach? He almost does. He misses by an inch. But Ion is going to be holding a tight pixel. And this looks to all be done for the Jaeger here. He is going to jump out on Nicholas. He is not going to find the kill. And Nicholas, that is 2 rounds for LFO. Much, much better here on Chalet than last time. Give me 2 seconds. Right, okay, so we are going to see Wine Cellar Snowmobile come out from the defenders. They have changed their sight all 3 rounds so far. Not feeling comfortable on defense, it would seem. They have chose to attack in overtime, Meisters have. So maybe they feel more comfortable on attack than defense, who knows. But it is Chalet, and in my opinion, I don't know if anybody agrees with this, we do see an attacker repick come out from Sample and Spyro there. That is just an amazing mechanic for attackers to be able to have, and we see another change as well. I know a lot of people disagree with the mechanic. I personally don't know what I think of it yet. I need to see a little bit more of it in the highest of level of competitive play to see whether how fair it really is. Because obviously both teams have to attack, but if done properly, it's going to be an amazing mechanic for attackers to not abuse, but capitalize on, so to say. But anyway, we are going to see a tiny bit more variation here, but no utility being used off-site. Just roamers with nothing else, it would seem. So it would seem that Meisters are just coming out with probably default rank strats here and just trying to play around them, which they might have to think about it a little bit more if they want to take on a structured team like LFO. NPC casting code can be nice. What's my favorite site out of everything to use? Do you know what? Either the Russian reflex or normal hollow is quite nice, or the hollow B, which is what Thunderbird is using, I believe. So yeah, they're decent. They're decent. But we are going to see a little bit of a stall here. I think we might see a bit of a trench rush here. Karma will get the first onto the lurking Thunderbird, and I think all of the attackers have managed to get into trench without being heavily pressured. Astro is gonna get a bit aggressive on the breach, but whether he'll be able to find one or not is a different story. That C4 might connect onto the Flores. No, he does light him up to half HP, but does not find the kill just yet. It's still going to be a 5v4. 5v3, cast the Curse of Death. That is the mute found. Smoke is going to indeed get naded here as well. That's great coordination from the side of LFO. And another nade. That's a triple on the round for Niklas, I believe. And it's all down to the Malusi off-site by West Main. Just going to have to try and get jiggy with it to try and find some picks, but I don't believe it's going to be possible at all. And she is going to get found through the wall. That is a flawless round for the attackers here. 3 rounds. Niklas with 7 kills. 2 nade kills that round. That was very strong indeed from the side of LFO. But yeah, we are going to see Bar Gaming again from Meisters. They're going to go back to the first site and see if they can change it up a little bit. I believe it's a slightly different lineup here. So yeah, they need to be a bit more careful because they gave 2 entries away in solo when they're defending Bar Gaming. Now that's probably not a good start if you are Meisters. So they probably need to sort out that early round aggression a little bit more. Maybe put some more util off-site because at the moment it's not working out for them. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just gonna find.
Attacker's objective is to defuse the bomb.
Yeah, that's it. That link. Right, bet. Okay. Close that. I am back, guys. I do apologize. Right. So we are gonna see the default shield and mirror strat from the side of Meisters, and I believe Astro is trying to delay the solar pressure as much as possible. But him and Nakina there are gonna, or I don't know if that's R Nakina or Makina, so I'm just gonna call him Mute. But the Jaeger and Mute are gonna fall back to site. Well, still I say just the Jaeger because the Mute is just gonna stay in Ivy hallway, just making sure that they don't push from below as fast. And the Ash is indeed in trophy, so that could be quite a good angle to hold. We are going to see a decent solar presence now from the side of the attackers. They have indeed entered the building now. Trying to work on library control as well. And this is... the attackers seem to be stalling a little bit, but they've gained a lot of map control just now, so... trying to work on clearing Astro and Hilton out, respectively, because this is a power position for Astro. If he can stay alive for as long as possible, as the mirror has been hit, which I don't know how that's happened. I must have missed that, but I'm not too sure how that happened. We do see feet holes there from the lobby stairs into office. Those are quite good adaptation feet holes, to be fair. Astro is going to try and retake library here, but there's not going to be a single player located on the library balcony, so it's going to be of little use so far. But amazing nade play last round, not so much this round, as Nicholas will indeed nade himself and almost take Flores with him. So, but yeah, Jaeger will fall off from top floor, and they will completely give it up to try and bunker down on site, especially now with the first pick being in their favour, although not intentionally. But yeah, Sample will indeed take that library control, and Mira is ready to beat the hatch. I believe Sample spotted him, but Astro will get a double kill, and Atabe will get the Habana, which means it's all left down to Fleeks here in a 1v4. He will manage to find one onto the Frosted Hilton. He looks away from the angle at the wrong time, but Astro will come up the stairs and shoot him in the back. I believe that is a triple on the round for the Jaeger, and indeed it is. That was well played there from Astro to retake top floor completely, find a double kill. But yeah, that's a bit more like it from Meisters. They fell back rather than getting too aggressive too early. Obviously Nicholas did nade himself, so that doesn't normally happen, I don't think. But yeah, unfortunate for the side of LFO there. They were doing so well, but that might have chalked their momentum slightly. We are going to see Kitchen, though, for the first time this map. So I want to see how LFO adapt with this attacker repick. They will change the Zoe to the Buck here. Whether they will change another operator, who knows. But we will see the Vigil come out from Meisters. So that'll be... I'm intrigued to see how they do that adaptation run. Maybe they'll shoot drones and fall back. We're going to see a double change, though, as Fleeks goes from the Buck to the Sledge. And Sample... I can't remember what he was on. He might have been on Flores. I'm not too sure. But he switched onto the Thatcher there. So that's good. Drone intel from the side of LFO. Not losing a single drone either. Oh, I say that. Again, cast across the death. They'll lose one on Fleeks. But they managed to repick their entire setup for it. So I would say a win in my books. We are going to see Vigil start in main lobby though. He is going to be playing with Jaeger to have some sort of a library presence, but with no reinforcements, with no utility, I don't believe. I just don't know how effective this roam's going to be, but Jaeger is going to fall back, and so is Vigil. They are going to fall back together. Surprised LFO don't have anything cutting off their rotates, to be fair, because they're quite good at doing that, but they haven't had anybody positioned at this current time. The roamers managed to burn almost the whole minute, just sat there, not really doing nothing, just shot maybe like 1-2 drones and fell back. But we do have a 3-player top floor hold in Master and Piano here. The Jaeger's going to get quite aggressive here. Is he going to find the kill? No, he's indeed just going to run back after losing a little bit of HP. Ash wanted to take that gunfight, I believe, but didn't. She is going to take it now, I believe. She's going to hold that angle. Not find the kill on the Vigil, but the Jaeger and the Vigil playing so close together is difficult for one person to clear at any given time. Jaeger will jump out though and find the Thatcher. That's a big aggression play. Iana Clone might have misdroned the Jaeger there as well. Almost finds the ace on the breach. That could have been terrible for LFO if they had lost their player with diffuser there. Is the Vigil going to be able to see the player on K9 door? No, he's going to pre-fire it incorrectly. That's the Jaeger off the board as Fleeks finds one. But oh, what a spray there from the Malusi. That might have been a lucky headshot. Oh, almost finds Fleeks on the bathroom window there, but not quite. Vigil might not get checked here. Not too sure, but we might see readjustment here slightly from LFO. No, they are going to still try and clear it, but they haven't got master control, and they're making a lot of holes in office here. That's not going to be very easy for them if the Vigil starts to get aggressive late round. There's only 30 seconds left as well. So, yeah, I don't know how LFO are going to execute this. They have got the dining wall open, though, but the Vigil is going to start to make his move, I believe. He's going to find the Sledge And that's their vertical presence lost. This is not looking good for LFO at all. And they have a mirror window facing them. Didn't even clock that, as Spyro and Nilo are gonna have to do a bit, but they're not going to be able to, as Spyro will get found by Lynch on the mirror, and it is going to be very difficult for this Ash indeed. I believe the Vigil is going to jump over, but the Melusi is going to do it first and not indeed find the kill. But Meisters find their second round. If they can take a 3-3 split here after starting quite cold, I think they'll be quite happy with that. But yeah, I mean, that was a lot better for Meisters. They got a decent couple of picks up on top floor, but Vigil being able to Vigil not being cleared there, I think won them the round. Because as soon as that sledge died in that 3v3, or 3v4 should I say, yeah, it's all over. You just can't push into dining, also with the mirror windows there as well. That was a solid defense. I believe LFO maybe needed to take solo control and trophy control and get rid of the mirrors there, because in not doing so, well, that meant that they execute on dining just wasn't going to happen. But yeah, I'm interested to see if LFO change up their lineup. They change the Jackal to an Osa here. That could be quite big for maybe a window play or maybe a main breach play as well. But yeah, Osa. Thoughts on Osa in the chat? Do you think she's starting to get used a lot more effectively and a lot more like optimally? Because I think people were struggling to find the proper use for her up until like end of like last season, if that makes sense. And then now she looks quite strong. She's got good guns, and her ability can just open up so many different opportunities in terms of planting, window play, also like setting outside sites. Like I know Osa was very strong on like consulate garage, for example. It was very difficult indeed to try and beat an Osa once they had planted the bomb in garage. Very difficult to retake indeed. But yeah, we are going to see, I think, just a full solo push here. I apologise for that. A full solo push here. Push here from the side of LFO, as they have big garage control already. No roam presence on the bottom floor. But Ash is going to take some damage and indeed get found from the vertical holes that Vigil has here. He is going to indeed walk in front of his own vert holes and trophy window and will indeed get found by Karma. Oh, that is a bit of a mistime there as Jaeger walks in front as Nicholas does punch the window. But it's a 4v4. Ash is off the board. I believe Vigil might be happy with that. Yes, he had a misplay. We're taking off a tiny bit of utility. I don't think he can be too mad at that. Jaeger will indeed fall back from kitchen and play in dining at the moment, just trying to delay as much time as possible. But yes, I believe that is Buck coming at West Main. Yes, it is. Oh, Melusi finds one onto Osa. That is indeed a big pick indeed. Indeed, big pick indeed. Yes, good English, Clayton. But I don't believe I know where that pick was found. But Jaeger has done the right thing in my opinion, and has indeed fallen back to Mudroom, which is going to be quite beneficial for him to keep his life elite round. So yes, there's a lot of vert holes, but they work both ways, and all the defenders need to do is surprise the players below. C4 wasted there from the mute. You might have heard. Also, the sound is bugged, by the way, on PlayStation, if you are not aware, guys. Very bugged indeed, so that might not help the players. Habana finds one onto the Melusi, but instantly retraded out from the Thunderbird onto the Buck. So Habana and Ayana have it all to do here. Habana will repel in. And Habana knows where the Thunderbird is, but the player on Master Bomb could have found a kill there onto the Habana, but didn't quite do that. But Nicholas will find one. The Habana does let the player rotate to bathroom door. And Nicholas has been found there by Hilton, and Thunderbird is going to indeed fall back. Ibana's going to be stuck in bathroom here with it all to do in a 1v2. Been very good aggression here from the side of Meisters, working in their favour this time. And Thunderbird standing on an off angle, almost gets down there. But not knowing the positioning of Hilton there is not helping the Habana one bit. This is not going to be easy. And Simple will run straight into the Habana. And that is a 3-3 split. Meisters recover quite nicely after a subpar start. This game is going very quickly, I want to say, by the way. I've been in the game for probably less than 20 minutes. It's 6 rounds in. We're on the 7th round now. Like, hello? It's been very fast, indeed. We're going to see Bar Gaming come out first from LFO, however. This has been a very close game indeed, which I thought it would be. But now the sides have switched. It'll be interesting to see if the momentum swings one way or another. Nicholas having a very good game, I believe. But also pretty even from the side of Meisters as well. Please, chat, do confirm to me that I am saying Karma is Nicholas, because I believe it is. Like, in my brain, I register it as the same person. But if it's not, please tell me, and I will stop doing it, because I could be wrong with that, to be fair. But until then, I'm just going to keep calling him Nicholas, because I believe it is. But yeah, this is an interesting hold, as that's probably my most used word. Take a shot, chat, every time I say the word interesting. I promise you, you'll be waved. I know St. Paddy's Day was yesterday, but why not? Get a bit jiggy with the alcohol. But yeah, this is a nice hold. It's a bit different to Meister's hold. No mirror. Even though mirror is probably strongest op on this site, in my personal opinion. As she has run quite consistently. Jackal entering this is not a common entry spot that I see on console, but because it's Jackal, he'll be able to check whether anybody's roaming in master side and find those footprints, if so. But they've immediately, they don't have to enter from solar at all, run the risk of being maybe C4 to pressure from below. They have just entered from office, completely cut off that entire side. That is very quick work there from the side of Meisters. Karma's on cams here. If the Ash could catch him lacking, that could be not very good for him at all. But no, he is indeed going to recognise this. Jackal, that's why the Jackal that makes sense why the positioning is there. Because he's going to make the holes in the wall with the shotgun, so they have no need to bring a sledge or a buck. And they can still bring the Jackal, which is a very strong operator indeed. Especially on this map, with a decent amount of ways to rotate as well. So it is a very good operator. As my voice starts to get a bit raspy. Ooh, sounds hot. Yeah, Fix is going to be double flashed here at the top of Fireplace, but they're not going to react on it, and the Flores drone is going to get shot. I'm not too sure why those flashes did come out. Has Nicholas fallen back from his shield? Yes, he has switched places with Simple, actually. That's probably very wise, as Wamai can just throw on discs to make sure that his shield doesn't get naded. But Thatcher being in play can negate that completely. And now Fleeks is sort of left on an island here, considering Simple's had to fall back slightly. He might find the kill on this piano window player, but no, the Frost will get found in deep library. And that might have been from a long angle onto Heaven Balk there, which is a very nice angle for Atabay to hold. Fleeks is going to fall off from top floor and try and play his life, which is probably the wise move, considering how structured Meisters are on this attack right now. They have taken a lot of control, and he would be on an island alone. But this is where Nilo has to come in huge with his C4, but he has already used it, and I must have missed that, which is unfortunate, because I believe that is the only C4 they had in the entire lineup. But Sample will find one onto Hilton. That's the ace off the board. Big pick. But he's not the one with the case, as we are going to see the Ash. Just let them know that they're there and push down blue stairs a little bit, or the top library stairs. The Ash is going to drop the hatch though and frag the player in bar. That's a massive pick onto Nicholas there. He's instead going to run away from sight and go and chase the Aruni, but he will find the pick. But it's a 1v3 for Simple now, and Astro gets a triple kill. That is a big triple kill. I was questioning why he was running away from sight, but to be fair, I wasn't spectating the other attackers. I did realise. Yeah. Wait, sound bug. Wait, sound bug. Oh, guys. What's the sound bug? Uh-oh. Not good. Oh, yeah. Ernie's not here either. I've just clocked that.
Defenders, protect your bombs from
Yeah, Ernie, I think, is like a team leader. I don't think he's playing. I don't know why, but yeah, he's not playing. But at the moment, Meisters are playing quite well. That was a very big drop from the Ash there. I'm surprised nobody was holding that bar hatch. Managed to frag the player bar, refrag his teammate in dining, kill the player bottom blue. Overall, solid, yeah, just ran about like a Ashko Burr. But yeah, I don't know why there's a sound bug.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Right, there we go. But yeah, we are going to see bar gaming again. What's weird? What's weird? We are going to see bar gaming again here from the defenders. Maybe they just think that it was a bit of a misplay, but like I said, Clash is on the board, and I didn't see in a single attacker switch. Like a ranked with 3D audio. Ah, yeah, no, that's not a sound bug. That's just the sound this season is awful. Not really great. But yeah, Clash being picked and no counter to be repicked from the attackers there is surprising to me, because Clash can be such a very strong operator. Sorry about that. Strong operator. We are going to see Fleeks find the first one onto the Jackal. Now that is a big pick indeed, playing here on the top library. He had to fall off relatively early last time he played here, so him finding that early pick is very huge indeed. But the Jackal was able to make most of the holes, so his job is almost basically done. The Ash is going to have to probably swing in front of a shield here. Shield does get taken out, but somehow Niklas takes little to no damage, which I don't understand. Clash is being a literal human mirror right now for Jaeger, which is very strong indeed, because that means the Jaeger can just play off the intel. Fleeks finds another one onto Lynch. That's a double kill. Can he find the other player on K9? No. He swings and does lose his life, probably unnecessarily though. And that is a big pick for the attackers, trying to find some sort of traction on the round. Ash is indeed going to rotate to library balcony, try and backstab this Clash, but I believe the player of Spyro is going to be just tucked away in the corner and is going to find the Ash immediately. Yeah, that might have been a bit of missed intel, as the Iana also gets down from Spyro. Maybe a Frost Trap, I think, and it's all left to Hilton with a Rooney Gate in his way. And now a Clash. Now that's not something you want to see if you're the Ace of Hilton here. Is a Clash staring right at you with nobody else getting that aggressive. That's not fun. LFO have got a lot of discipline right now to make sure that they don't get grubby here. Ace trying to find a freebie, but just can't. He's going to rotate to office and try and peek through the holes, but I believe someone's going to be below in dining. No, there is actually no player in dining, but that's not going to be a problem. There's Clash is absolutely bullying Hilton right now, and it's going to be very difficult for him to find the kill into the Clash. The Clash 360s him almost. Simple almost pulls out the infamous, I want to say bikini Bodhi play, but I'm not too sure. Could be a meaty Marley play, but somebody did it first that I saw. It's just hard. It's hard when you get 180 by a Clash. You know, life's not easy. And Jaeger will find the last kill. Honestly, strong round there from the defenders. Good aggression from Fleeks onto the top fireplace. But overall, in my opinion, missed opportunity there to have a repick on attack to try and deal with that Clash, because that Clash was very, very annoying. Very annoying indeed. And yeah, they just harassed the attackers. We're going to see 4-4. We're going to see Master Bedroom now from LFO here after repeating bar gaming and learning from their mistakes. It would have seemed that Clash did a lot. Meisters didn't really know what to do when they saw that walking policewoman. So yeah, I want to see how LFO set up here, because if I remember correctly from last time, they extend the top fireplace, which is decent because they gain most of the map control. As long as they don't get flooded from a specific window jump, then they should be all good, and I think they'll delay a decent amount of time from Meisters here.
5 seconds to go. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb. The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
But here we are. We're going to see a heavy solar and trophy push, I believe, from the attackers, with Ash. Might be able to get a freebie here if she AFKs outside of bathroom and piano windows respectively. Don't believe they know she's here. His sense is extremely high. If I tried to do that on my ADS, I'd be throwing my controller across the room trying to turn around. But that is a nice angle there, and I don't know if any of the defenders know the Ash is out there. I don't think they do. But the defenders are doing very, very well here to readjust their utility. As they are going to move the shield there. This is a very one-dimensional push. Ash will find the down onto Fleets, but not the kill, which is not good. Although there's no Thunderbird on the board, not being able to find that kill is very big. He might be able to find a double here, though. No, Karma does a very good job to refrag his teammate immediately and not lose his own life in the process. So that is a 1-for-1 trade with the Thorn being lost, with the Ash being lost, and that is the only sort of dynamic presence the attackers had here. They're doing a very one-dynamic push, or one-dimensional push, should I say. And Melusi finds one onto the Iana there. She is indeed going to waste a lot of time here in the dining room, but Atebe refrags, and 3v3 with Karma being on low HP might be able to do something here. Might be salvageable for the attackers after a pretty poor start, but they have a drone, I believe, on the Maestro, and Hilton is just going to crouch walk up to the bathroom door, and I believe just wait for his teammates to get into position. That's what I would do anyway. The Maestro is going to run close to the rotate. They might not be holding. Is he holding it? Who wins that fight? It is the Thatcher. That's a huge fight, and the Maestro loses that fight. Lynch finds one onto Nicholas, and Jaeger's got it all to do here. Almost finds Hilton, but not quite. He's in a 1v3 here. His ADS is going to be Thatchered out, but he finds the head of Hilton. That's one. Can he find the player on Master? No. Tebe repositions himself and finds the kill. The Buck, I would probably say, saving that round there. As if he did not find that Melusi below, that could have been a bit of a rip for the side of Meisters. But no, they take the lead again, making it 5-4. And LFO are going to opt to go there again. But maybe switch it up a little bit in terms of positioning. That's what I would reckon. Oh, there's nothing better when you have like a closed throat. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you're ill and your throat's like it's shit. And you just drink nice cold like water or juice or whatever. Oh, so refreshing. But yeah, we are going to see, I think, pretty much the same sort of setup. They're putting a lot of util in library after Meisters didn't pay any attention to it. And considering the placement, there we go, got it eventually, of the attacker's drones, I don't believe they're even going to pay any attention to library. Maybe the Ash might, but I think it's going to be the same sort of one dynamic push, or one dynamic, yeah, nice. One-dimensional push with the Ash backstabbing, I believe. But these pushes can't work. Once you clear trophy, clear solar, it's very hard as the defenders to deny, especially if you have to give up bathroom. But Ash on the balcony very early on. Surprised the defenders didn't go for an aggressive play on maybe that, Area 51 window there. But yeah, they know that dining is clear as well. That is Meisters, that is. So Spyro is just going to have to do as much as he can to play with Simple here to try and delay as much time as possible. But Iana is going to indeed just walk in. She might be able to find the Jaeger here. No, she walks away from the angle, which is surprising. And the Jaeger is allowed to rotate up. Don't know if they know that the Melusi is about to... The Melusi might be able to find a huge pick here onto Iana. But Iana's just flicked onto her. That must have been either intel or something. There must have been a drone somewhere, I believe. Or just game sense. Fleeks is going to find one, though, onto the Buck on the rappel. And she walks straight in to the Ash on bathroom windows. I can't lie, Astro being on those windows. The defenders have got to make some aggressive play or something, because him being on there almost cuts off any rotation away. You can't play in bathroom solo or close breach in bedroom. And it is very frustrating indeed. Jaeger might try and punch the window. Indeed he does, but to no avail as Ash is still there with most of her HP. She might jump in to avoid this gunfight. Simple will get lit up as well. She is just going to play. And he's getting yellow pinged as well. Hilton will find one onto Nilo. I think Ash will just probably let that gunfight go. Oh no, Jaeger is going to almost find him, but not quite. Karma will find one. Can he get the C4 kill? No, he can't. And that is the Iana with a double kill to close out the round, making it 6-4 and match point for Meisters here. LFO losing a little bit of momentum here as they are not managing to clear the Ash. In turn, not a good decision. The Ash being allowed to play on those windows is a massive, massive power position. Yes, I know my battery is low. Nothing I can bloody do about it. Because when I charge it, sounds like a UFO is in my house on the stream, so can't really have that happen. But yeah, guys, this has been quite a close game, but it looks like Meisters are just taking the cake right now on attack, and it looks like they might close it out here. We are going to see kitchen dining, though. I don't think we've seen LFO go here yet. So we might see a similar sort of strategy. Hilton is going to drone the site out. Will we see an attacker repick? Yes. Flores is gone. We now see the Nomad being picked from Hilton there, with only one drone being wasted. We might see a second, though, as Mozzie does chase down Astros, which is decent, but he could have maybe got a Mozzie pest there and saved the drone, but I believe he's probably got them all pre-placed. That would make the most sense. No, he does have one in his pocket. That is intriguing. That could have been quite good for late round intel, considering I don't believe they might have a bulletproof. No, they have no bulletproof. The only intel they have are proxies and default cams. Not good. Not good for the side of LFO in terms of like the way that Meisters are playing right now. You want as much intel as possible because they've been pushing from solar almost every round. Now it looks like they're going to be doing something different, which might surprise the defenders quite heavily. However, Mozzie has managed to get one drone, and he's going to move it away from the Jackal there. That's very unfortunate. But that is some good intel needed, in my opinion, from LFO there. I believe Jaeger is about to get the biggest amount of pressure he could receive. Jackal finds one onto Fleeks. I don't know whether that was a miscomm from Castle there, not knowing he was on the window or not saying anything. But a huge pick again. Meisters love this balcony, and they have been winning rounds solely off it. The Castle is going to engage with the Jackal here, and the Castle finding some shots, but not being able to find the kill. Oh, Jackal almost manages to pre-fire away the Castle's dreams there, but just not quite. We are going to see heavy pressure now onto Piano and Office, with the Jackal scans coming out as well. This is looking like the attackers are going to be able to get decent map control and start working on Vert now, as the defenders have given up Master completely, Piano and Bathroom completely. So if this is not recognised by the Castle that the Jackal is going to be crouch walking up, which indeed it is not, he's going to rotate down and Nilo is going to replace him, but the drones will find the Jaeger there on the stairs, and I believe Jackal will just hold it. Ash will rotate though to trophy window, find some shots into the Jaeger, but not quite find him. If the Ashes manage to allow, the Ash is allowed to walk into trophy, and that the 100 cents it looks like bloody is giving me a headache. So I'm sorry, Astro, but no, I can't do that. But Simple is going to run down bottom west main, but he's going to get immediately fragged out there by Astro. Maybe that high sense is a play, I don't know. They know that the mute is flanking up, but it was called a bit too late. But Ash is also going to get found by Spyro. That's a brilliant kill from the mirror there. That could be round winning. And Spyro finds a second kill onto the Buck, which means Ace is in sight, crouch walking. If the mirror is, they're going to be aware of this from the Mozzie drone, but he is not punched the mirror either, which is interesting. But Hilton manages to find one on the mute, but Mirror frags him out. That's a triple kill from Spyro. Sorry, he is found the Nomad. Ace has baited the plan and wins the round. That 1v1 wins Meisters the game. Unlucky there from LFO, almost managing to clutch it out, but not quite. 7-4 in favour of Meisters there. That game went very fast, and it felt a bit closer than the scoreline suggests, but overall, overall, Meisters being able to play on that piano and bathroom window balcony just stunted LFO's rotation completely, and they couldn't do a whole lot about it. So overall.